Hello everybody and welcome to race 25 this season here at Bristol, the dirt version. Here we are getting ready. After this race, we have one more race to go in the regular season, and then our chase field will be completed. Let's go down to your starting lineup. On the pole, we have Ace Wild. Next to him, Sky Commons. Third, Aaron Douglas. Fourth, Benjamin Thomas. Fifth, Jesse Turner. Sixth, Benjamin Miles. Seventh is Scott Roush. Eighth, Brett Pritchard. Ninth, Sam and Oz completed top 10, Joshua Osborne. Here's the rest of your starting lineup from 11th to 12th on back. A lot of things going on by here. A lot of drivers got to keep an eye on. We'll talk about everything that goes on by with playoff implications very shortly. As on the final row, Cody Lamas and James Ellison. So, points coming into this. Here we go. Scott Roush having the point lead by 23 points over Quentin Moore. Then you got Amanda Evans, Phil Parker, Benjamin Miles, Keith Batson, James Ellison, Aaron Douglas with his third win of the year has jumped up to 8th in the points. He has been absolutely phenomenal. Brian James, Nicky Martinez completing the top 10 in the points. Now, this is where things get really interesting there. Current wildcard holders as we speak are Sky Commons and Ace Wild. Seth Cole is 6 points behind 10th. And from what I am seeing here, between Scott Roush and 10th in the points is 94 points, and then Olympia is 100 points back. So Scott just needs a good run, and he's in. Good to go. But there are a good number of drivers that have one win. They're outside the top 10. They include Ace Wild, Zach Flickinger, Dylan Thoreau, Kyle Matthews, Diego Yepes, Levi McIntyre, RJ Bishop, and Audrey Baranowskis. Those will be the ones that are probably battling out for that wild card there. We'll see what happens. Here comes the command. 50 laps of action here at Bristol. Let's get down to the command to fire the engines.
Drivers, start your engines.
And there's the command. Now, safe to say, if we do not have a repeat winner, Sky Commons will at least clinch a chase spot because of being that current wildcard holder number 1. And quickly check in. All 42 drivers rolling on off. That is excellent to see. Pace Truck's going to make a dive down the pit road. 50 laps of action. Brett Pritchard was a little slow. Now he's going. Green flag. We're underway at Bristol. Dirt racing. Let's go racing. And already, there's a yellow. Oh, there's a wreck off turn 1. Someone was not paying attention. And Cody Lamas took some damage, as too did Zach Flickinger in the 9. Levi McIntyre in the 99 involved. Ellison got a little bit of damage. Brett Pritchard, I was wondering what happened to him there. I think he had an issue. And probably caused an accident. Keith Batson's got some damage. Oh, and Ellison just ran to the back of the 5. And, oh, they piled up big time there. And, oh, Amanda Evans in the 65. I am not sure what is going on. Now is getting back together. Car in pit road. That's McIntyre, the 99. Not entirely too sure as to what happened. But I have a feeling Brett Pritchard may have been the cause of it. Car down pit road right now. That's Sky Commons. Not sure why he's also coming down pit road. He's going to surrender the 4th position. Caution's out. Let's take a look what happened. Alright, we're purposely having to go here like this, because keep an eye on Pritchard's speed when the green flag comes out. Yeah, see, something broke on the car, and it just, oh yeah, that just jacked up everybody. So then immediately a caution's going to come out, because of everyone freaking out with the 54. Oh yeah, that's exactly what happened. Trent Dunn in the 1. Oh. Yeah, and all because of that 54. You see Shelton just got a good run. Trent Dunham, both right there, just trying to get on the 54. And then Keith Batson, nowhere to go. Looked like they about had it saved. And then right there, squeezing on the inside. And then there goes the wreck right there. And everyone scatters there. Wow, Dunham about got flipped over. James Qualls had a little piece of it in the 70. He should be okay, though. Cody Lamas was flying on in. But, man, I'll tell you, I don't know what happened with the 54 exactly. But, I'll tell you what, a bunch of drivers probably going to wait for that 54 at the end of the race. Caution's out. Ace Wild, your leaders. Take it back to the green. Pace car's giving us a 1 lap to go. Out of this race, Brett Pritchard and Cody Lamas. Levi McIntyre, Keith Batson are 1 lap down. I'm surprised Batson is. Adam Garcia is down pit road. There is Sky Commons. He's 38th on the track right now. Excuse me, now 37th. There's McIntyre and Batson coming up here. So top 10 rundown is Ace Wild, Eric Douglas, Jesse Turner, Benjamin Thomas, Benjamin Miles, Sam Oskin, Scott Roush, RJ Bishop, Quentin Moore, and Alistair Rain completing your top 10. Green flag back underway here at Bristol. And Douglas looking for his 4th win of the year, 2nd in a row. Garcia coming back off the pits, so he is now 1 lap down in the 6th. You see everyone's scattered trying to get around. I thought Batson was going to be up to speed, but I guess not. That damage is going to affect the 39, and that's the last thing he needs right now. So he may need some insurance with some drivers that are near him in the standings to get involved in some accidents there, but does not look good. In the meantime, Wild out in front there, continue to lead. So Commons surprisingly had went down pit road. I am not entirely sure as to why, but now he's going to try to get around some of these guys. He's got the fresh rubber. You see, he's gotten around Jack Halleck in the 97, Dylan Poteet in the 31. Now he's going to try to get to work on Brian James and Alex Ferranti, some of these guys who got involved in the wreck there. There's Zach Flickinger in the 9 car. Eyes will be on him. Remember him, Seth Cole. Those are drivers just outside the top 10 in the standings. JT Bryant right now 22nd. He's been having a very rough year there. And continuing to have a little bit of woes there. Phil Parker right now in 20th. Wow, Shelton dive bombing off turn 1. Gets around the Camping World Toyota for that position right there. AC McIntyre is definitely a bit slow there. He's on the outside line. You definitely get no momentum on that outside line. You see now Batson trying to get up there. And remember, he is 1 lap down, but he needs to get around some cars, especially the leader of the race. Wow, you see him now diving under Yepes. There's Seth Cole in the 07, currently 12th. Decent run in that by Chevrolet, but you know him, man. He wants to get into the chase and prove his worth. Trying to battle for a championship one more time. See Audrey Baranowskis, last season's winner, trying to make work on Dylan Thoreau and Nicky Martinez. Nicky Martinez right now in that pivotal 10th position is now Aaron Douglas starting to slip a little bit there as Ace Wild continuing to lead. Top 2, though, is Wild and Miles. I'll tell you what, Benjamin Miles, got to give credit where it's due for that AutoZone Mercedes. He has been outstanding this season. Definitely broke out, to say the least. This is definitely one of his best seasons of his Universal Orlando Cup Series career, to say the least. And now, here he goes for the lead. Here comes the AutoZone Mercedes. Going to the point. He's gonna clear the 18. New leader, Benjamin Miles. And we'll start leading some laps. That's big. 5 bonus points right there. Alistair Rain, who restarted this race in 10th, is now up to 4th. Looking great. Baranowskis in 5th. And now Batson has been working apart some of these guys that are up to speed. He wants to get back on the lead lap. He's got a quick car in that Motorcraft Ford. Despite the damage. Not slowing him down at all. I'll give him credit, man. He's fighting in that car. That damage just helped that Motorcraft Ford. Look at him go! Now he's getting around Baranowski. Remember, that's not for position. He is a lap car, but about 3 cars away from getting back on the lead lap. But he needs to get around the 62 and the 18 quick and hope for a very quick yellow. Now Ramian Fisher, Baranowski's teammate, on the charge. Full Throttle Motorsports. Battle for 3rd. Here comes Rain in the 7. Tell you what, outside the top 2, she's had probably the strongest car right now that we've seen since the restart. And now they've caught up to Clint Spillman in the 24, who is now going to be 1 lap down. And yeah, there he is. He was slow for whatever reason. I did not expect that coming, but here he is, though. Batson has gotten around Ramian Fisher there. Jesse Turner was actually following that 39 car. Now has lost a little bit of ground to that Motorcraft Ford, and now Batson got his sights set on Rain. Ooh, Batson washed up a little bit there. And now Fisher going to get around the 39. But remember, they got to get around that 24 car because that is a lap car now. Which I'm kind of surprised the 24 is off the pace there. Unless he has a cylinder going down. I'm not too sure. Because I don't think he was involved in any wreck. Although there's a brake issue on the 6 car of Adam Garcia. Yeah, Brad Pritchard had engine damage. That explains everything there. So we're going to step aside to get our frames back in just a second. Look away, you're not going to miss much. Benjamin Miles out in front. And just like that, we are back. Miles continue to lead. He's actually ran away from Ace Wild in 18. And now Batson getting around Allison Rain in the 7. Again, not for position, but man, that 39 wishes he was on the lead lap, but man, that car's awakened. Car down pit road. That's Spillman, the 24. Having a lot of issues in there in that John Deere Chevrolet. Now, the Xfinity race we had 2 cautions that came out, and right now we already had our first caution, so it's been calm for the time being, though. Battle for third. Ramian Fisher off Allison Rain. And the 11's going to get it. Cole Deaver actually has now jumped up into the top 5. That 3 car is sneaking up here. It's Seth Cole. This is a run that he needed for sure. He's in the top 10, but now he's under fire from Alex Drayton in the 14. And this is where he's got to be careful because now he's going to start losing ground. And the driver he's trying to catch up to, Nikki Martinez, you see her in the background there. Reeling in that 07. She's trying to work on Quentin Moore in the 89 first, and then her sights are set on that by Chevrolet. And Miles has lapped Jack Halleck in the 97, now hunting down Levi McIntyre in the 99 and getting slowed down a little bit on the Sitco Ford. This is where that dirty air is going to kick on in. On that Mercedes, now just opens up the bumper there and goes underneath the 99. Miles looking for his 2nd win of the year, but he's already trying to establish himself, I think, in the top 10 points there. He's just trying to do what he can to add on that resume right now. Simon Oskin, holy cow, what happened to the 63 car? Falling back like a train. There's Phil Parker, 27th. Scott Roush was 24th, now going to be 25th, being passed by his own teammate. Yeah, as long as he survives today, he will be fine. He will clinch a spot being the points leader at the end of the race. Brian James curling 9th in the standings. 22nd at the line. We have less than 10 to go next time by. These laps are winding down quickly. There's Sky Commons. Up to 16th. Wow, I thought I was giving him slack for him coming down pit road, but he's done well. Look at Trent Dunham, how better that PS5 car is. He's in the top 15. Martinez is now starting to slip. That's good news if you're Seth Cole. Which, ironic enough, now he's hunting down Cole Deaver. He's going to get around him for position. And now Miles working on Alex Ferranti in the Ally Chevrolet. Now his sights are set on Fitzwater, Ozkin, and Yepes. And Miles, man, is now got a 2-second lead over Ace Wild in that M&M's Toyota. 5 to go. We hit the line this time by. And Wild has had nothing for Benjamin Miles ever since that restart. That 62 has put on a clinic out there. Literally brought a can of whoop him on there, and he is just literally beating down that 18. Zach Flickinger went down pit road. There goes the 9, so there goes his chance of a good run. So now he's going to have to rely on Thornton to be the saving grace. And Spillman. Wow, that car's so up to speed. He's flying through the field. This is what happens when you get fresh rubber. 3 to go at the line. 2 to go this time by. And now Miles hunting down Yepes, putting him a lap down as he put Fitzwater a lap down. 2 to go for Benjamin Miles in the 62. Benjamin Miles in that AutoZone Mercedes looking for his second win of the year for Team Hertz. White flag, 1 lap to go here at Bristol. Oh, and he bumped his own teammate. Oh my word, I shouldn't laugh, but wow, I think he let Oscar know a celebratory move right there. But coming off of turn 3 and 4, Benjamin Miles is going to do it. He wins at Bristol. Congratulations to Benjamin Miles on the win. Ace Wild will end up second. Third for Ramian Fisher. Fourth for Allison Rain. Fifth for Benjamin Thomas. Sixth, Amanda Evans. Seventh, Audrey Baranowskis. Eighth, Trent Dunham. Holy cow, he got a top 10 with that battered car. Ninth, Alex Drayton. And 10th, Seth Cole. Wow. That is impressive. So now that that's out of the way, we'll just pause it here. Here are the full finish results. Sky Commons, I'll tell you what, that him coming down pit road actually helped him out. He almost got a top 10. If he had another lap, he would have got Seth Cole in the 0-7, but he will come away P11. Some other notables there. Let's see. Aaron Douglas ended up 14th, so Miles getting win number 2. Let me just see where Miles is at there. Yeah, he was 5th in the points, so it doesn't really matter. He's safe to say he's good. So, safe to say on that one, Sky Commons will be a chaser this season, as well as possibly Scott Roush. So, Commons will clinch via by a wild card position with where he's at in the point standings and all. And that's a lucky break for him there. First time in the Mercedes, by the way, that Commons will be as a chaser. Let's see. Aaron Douglas, he was already good, so that's good for the 36 team. So he's also in, depending on where he's at, but by points or by wildcard, doesn't matter. He's in. And then here's the big one. Nicky Martinez, 16th, while Seth Cole finished 10th. And just a real quick show in there. Martinez, like I said, was 10th in the points, only separated by 6 points there. And Seth Cole got the 6 points. Both did not lead a lap, so Seth Cole and Nicky Martinez are technically tied. But the other notables there, Ace Wild with his second place finish is probably going to leapfrog both of them there. And he had 1 win to his name already. So I'm very certain with Batson's poor run, he's going to fall out of the top 10 there. As too with James Ellison. Both of those guys really did not need that at all. Ellison especially because he's got no wins yet this season. So that's not good at all. Other nobles there, Quentin Moore, Amanda Evans. Let's see, where did they finish? Amanda Evans finished 5th, so that's really good for her look there. And then Quentin Moore, 15th. So a decent run to say the least. He didn't go too crazy out there, but he got a good finish, so that's all that mattered the most. Brian James finished 20th. Dylan Thoreau, 21st. Ellison finished 22nd, so he actually got involved in that wreck, but he did rebound a little bit, so I don't know what the points are going to look like entirely. Scott Roush, 27th. Phil Parker, 26th. And then the bottom of the results there, as you can see, 29 cars finished the race on the lead lap. 30th on down. All were a lap down. And then 41st and 42nd out of the race. Fitzwater obviously retired. Just said to hell with it. So that is it here at Bristol. Thank you guys for watching. If you like, be sure to like, subscribe. If you're brand new to the channel, hit that bell notification for any future uploads. And we'll see you guys next week. The regular season finale at Thornton. Hope you guys are ready. It's going to be one hell of a showing. Until then, this is DeYoung signing off. Here come the points. Oh boy, brace yourselves.